Can you hear us? I can't hear you. 1 second. You're on mute. You're on mute. Ah, we see.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Are we okay? We see okay? The image is okay?
Yeah, we are live right now. We are live right now. Yeah. Hundreds of thousands on YouTube.
A lot of pressure.
Soon Douglas will come. For now, it will show like one window at a time, but when Douglas comes, yeah, we will be all on the same screen. Yeah. So how is everything? How are you, Daniel?
Good.
Good.
Very good.
Yeah.
And
Training
you,
going good.
Tiberi,
Training
you
as
just
planned.
competed? You just competed Romanian Nations?
Yeah.
How did you do?
Better left than right, but I got second right and seventh second left. And
Which category?
unfortunately, I
Under 10?
got the
Under 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I have the golfer's elbow, on my right. I can get rid of it. I know you also had it.
Not have it, everything. I can count you. I can count you 10 different serious injuries. Even now, hurting all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Daniel just competed the Moldova event. Was it like last week?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
75 kilo. Yeah.
And you won, right, left?
Yeah,
Okay.
75. And overall, I win left. Right.
He didn't compete right at Open, only left at Open and won the category.
Yeah, he saved his right arm for Douglas.
Yeah.
And Daniel, what's your weight now?
78.
79.
Yeah, that's normal weight, like nothing.
Do you think you will be maybe 81 or something?
No, it's okay.
It's okay, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, let us wait, Douglas, before I stir the pot. Yeah. So you are now like graduated, you did everything, you are fully doctor right now, right? You are Dr. Daniel Procopciuc.
Yeah.
Okay. And yours is orthopedic, correct?
Yeah.
Wow, like what a lucky people around you, arm masters. The guy is, he's an world level arm master and also doctor, orthopedist, just like, wow.
Yeah, he breaks the arms and then fixes them up, so.
Oh, okay. He's making his own customers.
Yeah.
Preparing.
Yeah. So any injury in this match, he can fix it, so no problem.
Oh, did you hear that, Douglas? Douglas.
What is that?
He Daniel Procopciuc is a doctor. He's an orthopedist. And
orthopedic surgeon.
Yeah, he's surgeon. And his translator is also an arm master. He said that, he usually fixes the injuries that he himself causes. So he said that in this event, if you get hurt, he's gonna help you through. This is where it's going.
Charge,
He said he's not gonna charge anything, Douglas.
Hey, I get free medical service. That's good.
Oh, I thought you would say that you wouldn't need it.
Oh, I'm definitely not going to need it. If he can perform
Okay,
surgery on himself, that might be
okay.
helpful.
Zice că dacă numai să faci, să te operezi singur după.
The reason that Daniel is laughing because like he liked it, or he finds it too funny that Douglas may hurt him.
Întreabă de ce râzi, dacă e amuzant sau dacă îți place comentariul ăsta sau îți pare amuzant. Yeah, he said it's funny because that's out of the realm of possibilities, you know, so just
So
Yeah.
okay, so basically he's
Impossible, you
saying
know?
that Douglas is dreaming. This is what he's saying basically.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, I understand. Let's see, Douglas, what's your weight, Douglas, as of now? He said that he's 78, 79 kilo. And he says, he just said that before you come, he doesn't need to gain weight to beat you.
I'm about 81, 82. He better put on some size. I'm going to tell you that right now. He's a little too
Yeah.
small.
Okay. Tiberiu, he said that did you hear what Douglas said?
Yeah, he understood, you know. Yeah.
Oh, Daniel understood. Okay. I understand. So Douglas, what are you gonna do with this guy? You're gonna topple him and beat him?
Look, he's supposed to win. He's got all the accolades. He's the guy. He's considered the best in the world at his weight. You know, he's young. This old man's going to come in there and just impose his will. I plan on, I just can't picture him beating me. I feel like he's too small.
Zis că nu poți să-și imaginezi cum o să-l bați, ești prea mic, o să nu poți să înțelegi cum.
Întreabă tu în ce stil vrea să-l bat.
Daniel wants to know to make things interesting, you know, to make a good match. What style he wants Daniel to pull him, you know, like top roll, hook, you know.
Well, I know where he's gonna end up in that little Kings move he does, because that's what he's gonna have to resort to.
King's move.
That's what he's gonna have to do.
No, he said that his move, you know, he said that, you know, in any case, he said that Daniel is gonna end up losing his wrist. So he doesn't have more choices. This is what he said. Correct, Douglas?
Oh yeah.
Nu o să fie așa ceva.
So Daniel says definitely not losing his wrist. Only, I mean, as a gift, you know, like if he wants, but that will definitely not happen.
Screen record this thing and screen record that, because he said
it will be on YouTube. It will be on YouTube. So he's saying that he's not gonna lose his wrist. Only if he would give you as a gift, is what he's saying. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
I understand. Yeah.
Oh, so he's already building an excuse for if he loses his wrist, he gave it to me. Okay, I get it.
O zis că deja încerci caut scuze că zici că i-ai dat încheietura, nu ți-a luat-o el.
Atunci nu o să-i dau niciun meci.
So he said then he will not give it if the gift is not well received, you know, he will not give his wrist at any
Yeah.
If he wants, you know, all the matches can go to hook. So
Tiberiu, sometimes your voice get cut. Sometimes, you know, I hear and sometimes don't hear. But what I understand, he is saying that he would give his wrist only as a gift. But he says that, you know, looks like Douglas doesn't appreciate. So because of this, he's not gonna give his wrist anymore.
Exactly.
And then
and
then he says that he's gonna beat him in different way. Okay, I understand. Yeah. And Douglas, what is this guy trying to do? He's trying to provoke you.
Look, I think he's already a little bit overconfident, which he should be. He's the favorite. He's 100% favorite, right? That's what the polls are showing. You know, I think he's like 75-25, but you know, he's got all the accolades. Everybody thinks he's going to win, and just like last time, everybody thought my last opponent was going to win. So, you know, it will. We'll see on the table. His hand is like this big. He's going to need the straps. I know he's going to the straps because he's definitely losing his hand outside the straps. He will run to the straps just like he does in every match I see on YouTube. He runs straight to the straps because his hand is so small. It's like a baby's hand. I see it. It's like this big.
Not that small. I'm like 5. I'm like 6'6", you know, so not that small, you know.
Ask him if he's going to run to the straps like he always does.
Întreabă dacă fugi în strap, ca de obicei.
Da, toate meciurile sunt în strap.
Yeah, all the matches in strap, like real man.
Just hold on. Just hold on. Hey, listen, going to the straps don't make you more of a man. You just hold on. Why run? Running makes you less of a man.
Hey, if you go hook, like no problem, you know, you can do it without strap, you know. But if you run, you know, why hold on if you run?
I'll go inside with him when I'm up 2-0.
O să vin în hook când 2-0.
Pentru mine.
2-0 for me. For Daniel also.
Good luck.
But with Douglas, whenever you say that, like, hold on and this, it from outside look, it looks like you don't like your chances in strap.
Oh no, I love the straps. I love the
Okay.
straps, but I'm gonna make him have to get there though. He's gonna have to. I'm gonna make him have to run for the straps. I'm not just gonna give them to him.
Okay, I understand. And what's that?
Daniel says if he likes strap, we can do all the matches in strap, no problem.
No.
Yeah.
He says that he would go there only if Daniel earns it. He said that he needs to gain that. He's not gonna be given to him. You know, this is what he says.
Daniel says it will not be hard to go into straps. It will be very easy.
Mm-hmm.
He'll need them.
Yeah, Corey Meger, thank you for your super chat. You are a savage, Douglas. Put in the Florida Panhandle on the map. You got this, brother. Yeah, your friends. Okay, can you ask Daniel seriously, like without like teasing and trying to intimidate each other, you know, what does he expect from this match? Like, how does he see this match?
Trebuie realistic, fără trash talk sau alte chestii, cum vezi meciul derulând.
Da, e un meci destul de ok. Forță, Doghi are forță fizică bună, dar să fie diferența de stiluri. Odată ce o să rotesc în hook, o să mai poată trage.
He said he likes the matchup, that his opponent is strong enough, you know, so it's not a matter of strength, but a matter of styles. So once he gets the hook, the match will be over.
But
So,
can he thinks that he can hook, Douglas?
Yeah.
He can hook. Yeah.
Mm.
Can you ask him? Can he also top roll, Douglas? According to him.
Poți să faci top roll?
Da.
Yeah, he can hook, he can top roll, you know, just he's not prepared of the style that Daniel has. Is not just the strength difference, you know. He says the strength is pretty much balanced, you know, but just his style, you know, you'll not be able to match it.
So he's saying that the strength is close, or because of the technique? He said that Daniel says that he's much stronger, or because of his technique he has the advantage. I didn't understand.
Because of the technique, you know.
So because of the technique.
Yeah.
Okay, he says that his opponent is also very strong, but
Yeah.
because of the technique, he can apply what he has. I understand.
Exactly.
And Douglas, what do you expect from this match?
I mean, like I said before, the truth is, like, he's supposed to win, right? He's the favorite. He's current, in my opinion, best in the world. But I see a lot of his videos. I see a lot of the lanes. He explains how he arm wrestles a lot in his training videos. So he's got good data out there for me to research right out the gate. I see him run a lot to the back of the pad, like he did with David, and elbow fouled twice in 2 matches.
But it was against the hoop puller.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not afraid to go inside with him at all. I didn't go inside with Ray because I knew it was my easiest path to victory, and my endurance was in question at the time because I hadn't been training long. So my hook is actually probably my best lane, if you want to know the truth. It's just I'm going to go with my easiest path to victory first. That's my plan A. Whichever way I think is the fastest way to get the first pin. I don't, you know, there's why go into a grinder if you don't have to.
In your mind, are you clear about winning this match?
I'm not losing. Daniel's another guy that's on the other side of the table with me. Like, I'm going to treat him the same way I treat any other opponent. There's zero intimidation. I'm going to step up, and I want him to have this same smile on his face when I scream in his face.
O să ai ceva zâmbet când o să ții în fața ta.
You know, those matches where he just stares at those opponents. Look, I'm not Corey Miller, buddy. I'm not Corey Miller where he's going to go right into your power and just get stonewalled. I'm stronger than Corey. I'm stronger than you.
Daniel said Corey Miller also thought this. So it was a very different situation at the table.
Yeah, well, Corey's not as strong as me, and he doesn't go in the same lane as me either. He went straight sideways right into you.
Yes, Corey duce în alte direcții, să nu care merg eu ales nasoală pentru
Okay.
I'm physically bigger than him, but our weight's going to be very close. You know, a lot of people are going to have the illusion that I'm just a much bigger guy than him because I have a bigger frame. You know, I just have very low body fat. I'm really, how tall is Daniel? 5'5"?
I don't know in inches.
What's the centimeter?
Centimeter 170.
He is about
170.
About 5'7".
So about 5'6" then. Yeah, a lot of people like to make themselves taller than they are.
Yeah, I think the only thing that matters is how much you have on the arm and forearm, you know. So it doesn't matter like how tall you are or how big you are, you know, how much you have on the arm. You know.
Oh, it matters.
We all know Sasha, you know, like.
Yeah. I'm 6'1" for the people in the chat that are asking how tall I am. I'm 6'1".
I understand. And okay, basically we understand that Daniel is so comfortable about his winning. He is even just so relaxed and saying that he can beat him this way, he can beat him if he wants top roll. And while Douglas is saying that the things will not be as Daniel is thinking, but Douglas, compared to your last match, do you expect something stronger?
Oh yeah, I mean, he would have beat Ray the same way I beat Ray. I mean, no disrespect to Ray, but I mean, it wouldn't have been, it's kind of hard to get a gauge off of that match when I'm probably 15, 20% stronger now than I was then. And not to mention, Daniel was definitely another level than my last opponent. So I'm not oblivious to that, but I'm going to treat him the same way I would treat anybody across the table for me.
I understand.
Întreabă, dar cum cunoaște el cu 20%? Că niciodată n-am știut cum cresc așa de mult.
Daniel asked Douglas, how can he know he grew 20%, because he doesn't know how he gets stronger, like and he also said, he only gets like couple of percentage, like 2-3%, in strength, how could he gain such massive strength, like 20%?
How do you think, Daniel? How do you think? I will tell you this, my gym numbers are way up. My table output's way up. So you can come to your own conclusions.
I think the only way that's possible is that if the person haven't competed for many years, and if coming back from down, then it can be possible.
Yeah.
But if you are already in top shape all the time, as you said, 1%, 2%, 3% maximum.
Yeah.
But if you are 100, but if you just stop pulling, if you're coming from 50, 60, then it's possible to come back 15, 20%. Yeah. But I don't know the case with Douglas, but this is what I am guessing.
I would agree with that. Like, I was training for 6 weeks prior to Ray. So if you include those 6 weeks, I'll have 4 months or so for Daniel. And that's what I'm saying, Daniel. You do this for a living, basically. You train year round. I see your videos. You can't let this old man come in there and beat you. You're going to let an old man walk in there and beat you when you're in your prime, 27-year-old prime? Come on, man.
Daniel says he respects his elders, so he might give you a match, if you are very weak, but
say again. Your voice gets cut sometimes. I don't know if it's happened only to me, but say again. Can you repeat?
So Daniel says if he's too weak, he respects his elders, he respects his elders, and he might give Doug.
Okay, I understand. So what he's saying that if he feels that Douglas is so weak, he will look like it's a tough match. What he's saying.
That's very kind of you, man. That's very humble. That humble topic was a very important topic in my last match, and I appreciate that. Making it look good. Put on an act. Just don't act too much, because I might dive in there and get a win.
Douglas, do you get intimidated when he is just so comfortably talking like this? What kind of effect it creates in you?
I think it's a little bit fake. I think he's a little nervous, honestly. I mean, like I said, letting this nobody come in here. Like, I've got nothing to lose. I can talk all this shit right now. I lose, I was expected to lose. He can't afford to lose to me. Not with his name, not with what he's done. He can't afford to lose to me. It's going to crush him. He'll go from here to here.
So
Nobody will want him.
basically,
I'm going to retire you from East versus West if I win.
Daniel says he accepts any loss, and he will just come back stronger. You know, no shame in losing.
Oh, where was the confidence though? There's no chance you lose, right? There's no chance. Now we're changing up. See, Ingen, I told you, there's some nerves in there. There's some nerves.
yeah, it was kind of like if he loses, he will come back stronger. It just sounded like Daniel is not that confident if he can even mention such thing.
Ai filmat acum că la început ziceai că nu există nicio șansă ca Doug să fie...
Nu, nici acum, dar era...
Daniel says he's 100% confident that he will win. You know, he just he was saying about losses. You know, in general. You know, like the match with Samusha. You know, so he was not talking about necessarily about like the match with Doug. You know. But he's confident 100%, you know.
Ask him his percentages, Ing, and what are the percentages in our match? What do you think it is, Daniel? You're 100% favorite?
Emir.
Cât la sută? Că o să câștigi.
99,9.
He says 99.99, you know, because 1%, you know, maybe the airplane will have a problem or something, you know, so you never know. But if he gets to the table healthy, you know, it will be 100%.
99.9. That's what I like.
I want to ask the chat, like, am I the only one who is sometimes having a hard time to hear what Tiberio says about the sound?
I'm having a little, yeah, I'm having a
Tiberio,
little trouble.
sometimes we don't hear you. Yeah, sometimes we don't hear you. I don't know why. Something is touching to the microphone, or I don't know.
Let me. Can you hear us better?
I mean, now, yes, but sometimes I also hear fine, but sometimes it's just we don't hear you, or sometimes, yeah. Anyway, so he said that he's gonna beat you 99.99%. And why is that? Why not 100? You said I didn't understand that part. Maybe
the plane will have a delay or a problem, you know, and
say again, the voice is going. Yeah, plane will have a problem to come to Istanbul.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So as long as he shows up, it's 100% chance. I got it.
Exactly.
And you will be this confident, or you will be different with your prediction, Douglas?
Me? Oh, Daniel's 100%. Daniel's 100% chance he's going to win this. I mean, I'm just going to show up and he's going to beat me, and I'm going to tuck my tail between my legs and I'm going to run home. That's what's going to happen, right, Daniel?
Tu cred că o să câștigi 100% și el o să plece acasă cu coada între picioare. Yeah. Pretty accurate.
All right, I got a 0.01% chance of winning. That's what I'll put.
And if that is only if something happens with the plane, right?
Right. I mean, given how long of a flight do you have? How much travel do you have to do?
Oh, he needs to get in.
1 hour and a half.
Oh, I got 12 hours and a whole different day in another time zone. So, you know, a little bit of rest, and I'll be ready to go. When are we weighing in? So you don't care about weight? It doesn't matter how big I am. He said it doesn't matter. I could come in super heavy then.
But you said that there will not be so much weight difference anyways.
Nah, there won't.
Yeah, okay. It's Friday morning, yeah. Okay, let's talk about a little bit East versus West. Basically, I understood, you know, what you guys are saying. Daniel seems like, sorry, Daniel, but it sounds that way that Daniel is just very, very confident, and
I'm
like
glad.
he doesn't see any way that you beat him while you coming there to beat him, but you don't want to talk too much. This is how I feel.
Take me lightly, Daniel. Take me lightly. Don't train. You don't need to train. I'm old. You don't need to train.
Nu se antrenează, că n-are a fost. Eu n-am schimbat nimic în interes în antrenament.
He says he didn't change anything in his training, but he is going to train.
Fac același antrenament 3 ani.
So he's saying that he didn't change anything. He's not doing
Yeah,
anything specific for you. Douglas, that's
Exactly.
what he's saying. Yeah. Let's see what will happen if Douglas is gonna surprise us again or not. Because Douglas, I say surprise because on the polls, this guy looks heavily favored, as you also said that on the paper he looks. But you are coming here to shock the world. This is how I see you. Yeah. I don't see you are intimidated. I only see you right now more motivated. Like, let me teach him a lesson type of thing I see right now. Is what I see.
Man, I want to bring him back down to here.
You'll bring him down there. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so let's talk about some other matches. Let's talk about some other matches. And let's start with Adam Wardzinski and Bacho Saginashvili. Daniel, do you know anything about Bacho Saginashvili? And you know Adam, right? Adam, he pulled against Bojidar.
Yeah.
He's a strong guy. And whenever I talk with the Georgian guys, they think that this Bacho is incredible. And they say that like he would beat anyone. You know, just right now, Zurab won AMC events in Russia. And they say he and Zurab is 50-50. So how do you see Adam Wardzinski versus Bacho?
Cum vezi meciul? Mai ales dacă e cam cazul ăla. Nu știu cum trage Bacio. Dacă trage Cook, sunt șanse să câștige. Dacă nu...
He says he doesn't know how much he's pulling, you know, what's his style, you know. But if he's going into hook, he may have a chance. Otherwise, he doesn't think he can top roll Adam.
I understand. They say that he is inside and top roll, both very good days, is what they say. Yeah. And how do you think about this match, Douglas? This is for me is just like I have no idea. I know Adam. I know how strong he is. He's incredible. About Bacho, I don't know. All I know is what they say. So do you think that someone at 18 years old can be so strong and just suddenly beat someone like Adam? Do you think it's possible?
I think that's going to be one of the deciding factors is with him being so young. Is his hand there? Because Adam has that. If the match stops, even if he gets that, even if Bacho gets that early win, Adam can drain him, and he'll be really good in those later rounds because he can pull for days. So I'm assuming this match goes inside, and if that's the case, I'm going with Adam for sure, 60-40.
So you are saying that doesn't look very possible, a young kid to just come and show at the world super elite level, you know, that like he's just
they're out there and they do it, you know, and every now and then one will pop up. But I know the Georgians think really highly of him, but you know, this is going to be his first time on this kind of a stage. Adam does not he's got ice in his veins. He doesn't let that stuff get to him. And we saw that in his last event. And it was the biggest thing he had ever done to that point.
Yeah. But
And
you
the
know,
dude that,
you know, he was underdog against Bojidar, but he won.
and he had, like I said, he had ice in his veins. He basically acted like he'd been doing it for years up there.
Yeah. He was yeah, strong, very strong, mentally very strong. Yeah. And let's talk about another match: Alijan Muradov versus Cody Merritt. Daniel.
Alijan Murat. I think Alijan Murat will win.
Alijan Muradov will win. Cody Merritt. Which
Yeah.
way? Which style?
Hook.
Hook.
Rapid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Side hook, and he's faster, you know.
Yeah.
What does he think about Alijan, that someone at 95 kilo being so effective against heavier guys? What does he think about Alijan?
Ce părere ai de Alijan, cum poate fi așa de eficient contra la 95 de kg contra la
Foarte rapid.
So he's very fast, you know, very fast twitch fiber, you know.
Yeah, but he is also good endurance. Daniel, you saw him against Petrenko. Petrenko was 105 kilo and Alijan was 95 kilo, but even the match stopped, Alijan still fights. He fights this way, comes closer, shoulder. The guy is just trying everything.
Are stânga foarte bună, universală.
Yeah, he says his left is very good, you know. He's universal, you know. There's a lot of he's very versatile, you know. So
yeah,
he can pull in different ways.
Yeah, fast switch, also good endurance as well. You know, he actually exhausted Oleg Petrenko at the end, you know. Like Oleg Petrenko was exhausted, Alijan was still effective, you know. So fast switch, also very good endurance together at the same time. Very dangerous guy. Also very smart guy. How do you see this match, Douglas? You know, Cody is probably one of the two or top three, probably top two, even he was considered number one before his match against Corey West. And now he is pulling against Alijan Muradov. You were there when Alijan pulled Petrenko. But of course, Petrenko is 105 kilo light heavyweight, while Cody Merritt is super heavyweight. So how do you see this one?
I think Cody is extremely strong, but Alijan's speed is such an X factor. He's so explosive, and he can get you out of position. I don't like picking against, Team West. I'm a homer big time, but I'd have to say Alijan's the favorite here. He's so fast and he's got a lot of endurance, and he can pull in, like you said, in so many different angles. It's going to be, Cody's got a really good lane, and if he can get a good start round one, I think he can make it a match. But I'm leaning towards Alijan. He's just too explosive. Yeah. I'd pick him I'd pick him against just about anybody right now.
I understand. And then let's go to do another one. Brandon Elsesor versus Kamusha. Rania.
Brandon.
Dar mi zis pe Samușa.
He says he doesn't really know a lot about Brandon, but against pretty much anybody, you know, he will bet on Samușa.
Pentru că nimeni nu l-a bătut și vreau eu să fiu primul care îl bate.
Because he wants to be the first that
Samușa.
Yeah, so he wants the rematch.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
You gotta beat me first. You gotta beat me first, Daniel. You looking past me? Here we go, looking past me. I'm telling you, that right there is seeing the future. You just sealed your loss. Looking past me, you just sealed it.
See, looks like he sees you. He sees your match like a paycheck or something, you know. Like,
No, I
you
got
need to punish this guy. You need to punish this guy.
I can't wait. You're in trouble.
Cine? Tu îl vezi cu Douglas, ca așa, cu...
Oh, that's so cute.
I have a big head, you know.
I don't remember. To be honest, I don't remember his arm this big. Can you show one more time, Daniel?
Mai arată odată, să nu o pus niciodată.
Wow. Especially the forearm, with the pronator and everything is wow.
That's
developed.
That's all where it matters, you know. That's all it matters.
Yeah, but Douglas says that he doesn't care about what's happening here. He said that he's gonna take the tiny hand, you know.
Ai mâini mici. Da.
Yeah, tell Daniel to not to get me wrong. You understand? I'm just trying to steer the pot. I don't have anyone to hold sides for me. I'm organizer. Yeah, he knows it. Yeah,
He knows.
yeah. Okay. Good. Anyway, so let's go to another one. Talk about Rob versus Zurab, Douglas.
So I like this, you know, and I like that Zurab is just about anybody except like my boys like Paul and Rob. I like Zurab. I think he's not only a hell of an arm wrestler, he's a good dude. We had a good time last time I was in Turkey. And
yeah.
I think he's leveling up every time we see him. This guy is not the same guy we saw against John, against Chance, against Ron. He's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And he just put on an amazing performance at AMC. But none of those guys are Rob. Rob, you don't know what you're pulling until you grab Rob. He's different. He is built different. He is different. And I'm going with Rob 60-40. And I think a lot of people that are picking Zurab right now, they're going off these highlights that he's got right now. And he's killing it. He's doing great. But that just sets up for a big opportunity for Rob.
I have a question for you. Where do you think Rob is right now? He's very near to his prime?
It'd be hard to say without getting with him personally in training because I haven't had an opportunity to train with him. Just too much distance.
Don't have any plan to meet?
Him and Paul are. I'm not able to. I've got someone coming to train with me today. I don't have an opportunity to get up there. It's a long flight.
Because you're coming from. Yeah. You are at South right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough with like what the other stuff I have going on, juggling that. But Rob he's getting there. He's getting close and he's making ground. It's the same situation I went through with my last match. Rob is training, coming back. I expect him to be in really good form, but he'll be in even better form in his next match. So he's dedicated and he's training every day. We talk just about every day, and I know he's working his ass off.
Yeah, and Daniel, how do you see this? Zurab versus Rob Vigents?
Cred că favorit pe Zurab, dar cine nu știe forma care o să prindă după campionatul ăsta de la AMC, poate.
He said the favorite is Zurab, but he wonders how much the AMC tournament affected him, you know, because a lot of heavy hitters in that tournament, you know, and a lot of tough matches.
Yeah.
So he wonders how this tournament will affect him, but he is the favorite. You know?
So he's saying that it's up to Zurab's shape after AMC.
Yeah, he doesn't know how it will affect, you know, the AMC tournament. But he is the favorite.
Dacă își poate menține forma care au avut-o acum, dacă nu s-a traumat.
Yeah, if he maintains his shape from AMC,
Mhm.
he would have 100% win, you know.
I understand. I understand. Okay, let's go to another one. And Arif Ertem versus Dizaranov, Daniel.
Arif.
Arif will win?
Yeah.
Arif,
How does he think? In which way he's gonna win? Just straight side pressure?
Yeah.
side pressure. Yeah, side pressure.
I understand. I understand. And Douglas, do you know these guys?
I
Arif
do.
is the
I
one
think
that pulled against Corey, and you were not here when Zaranov pulled against Kalinichenko and Wagner Bortolato. He beat both of them 3-2.
I watched it, and I watched that one. I was there with RF, but when he pulled Corey, but I
Yes.
think, I mean, RF's side pressure and his top roll is too good. I think, he's not going to give up, and he's going to fight, and I think it makes for a good match. But I think it's going to be 3-0 RF.
Do you think Arif is gonna win?
Yeah, I was super impressed with him with Corey last event. I mean, Corey is a strong dude. I know Corey pulled a left-handed match and, kind of blew his load on that match, but Corey is strong and he went right through him.
Yeah. There was almost like 4 hours in between two matches.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I mean,
so let's go to another one. Let's start with Douglas directly. Pauline versus Sasha.
well, I know this for a fact, that Paul's confidence in himself, where his table output is right now, his strength, he's in better form than he was when he pulled Rusum. I think he learned a lot in that match of what not to do, changing changing his plan. And I'm really confident. Right now, it's a coin flip for me. I think it's 50-50. If Paul gets his lane, I think Paul wins. If Paul gets into his power, I think Paul wins.
Can I ask you something? You don't need to give me detail, but because you are very close with Paul. Paul, in his mind, did he decide what he needs to do?
100%. He's right. He's got his plan. He's got his plan A, and he's going to go with it, and he's going to live and die on that sword. So he's ready. He's very ready. Mentally, he's extremely ready.
Yeah. People just wrote here. Andrew wrote here that 4 weeks and something. Really, it's like only 4 weeks and 4 days, and then another is versus what?
It's amazing.
Yeah. Anyway, so how do you see Paul versus Sasha, Daniel?
Sasha.
Sasha?
Yeah. Zic cum
I understand. And
hook ușor.
do
He
you-
says hook easy.
in the hook, it will be easy.
He knows Sasha, Paul is like on a good run, but Sasha is he prepares very well, and it's a bad matchup.
Can I ask him something? We know that Sasha is not really 95 kilo guy. He is around 90 kilo guy. Sometimes even 88 kilo, sometimes 91 kilo, around there. But just say 90 kilo guy. If Samusha was 90 kilo, and if Sasha is 90 kilo, and if they go inside, would Sasha win easy, or it would be a good match?
Easy. I think easy.
Sasha
think
easy.
Yeah.
And do you think that, like, is there anyone that can beat Sasha under 95 kilo, in your opinion, since you think that he's gonna beat Paul Lee?
On hook.
Do you think Zurab can beat him? Do you think Zurab can beat him?
Zurab? Dacă cu greutatea care are acum, cred că da. Dacă dace la 90, nu.
He said with the weight, with 100 kilo, this weight, you know, he could
No,
beat
no,
him.
no. Zurab was 95 kilo at AM7, not 100 kilo. And in the East versus West, it is 95 kilo category.
Ar fi meci interesant, vreau să văd și eu.
That would be a very interesting match. He wants to see, you know.
And
Very interesting.
will he be surprised if Pauline beats Sasha?
Da, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Pauline going hook with John Berzing? Did you see those matches?
N-am văzut.
Au avut vendetul cu John Berzing.
Da? Și nu știu.
Nu.
Da, la Sasha e tare cu ca la John.
But John, from the super match with John.
Yeah, it was a super match. It was a long match, and John even get injured from his forearm muscle. It became like so red, you know. But it was very tough match.
He says John was just like coming back, you know, and then his hook was weaker, he thinks, than Sasha right now, you know,
But
because
did he know that after Rambet versus Zurab match, he remembers that Zurab Rambet?
Yeah.
Yeah, after that match, later, Pauline also beat Rambet, and he hooked him and beat him without so much struggle.
Zurab foarte tare variază de la meci la meci. Și niciodată nu știu de asta a zis și forma lui.
yeah, he says Zurab is you don't know which Zurab is going to show up, you know, because of his strength, you know. Sometimes he prepares very well, you know.
So Daniel thinks that there is no possibility that Paul is a very strong guy.
Întreabă dacă vrei să începi o platică, Pauline,
E foarte tare, dar nu ca Sasha.
he says he thinks he's very strong, but not like Sasha. And
And so he is saying that Sasha is gonna
yeah,
win.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Pauline
Douglas,
is
you are saying,
strong, but not as Sasha.
yeah. And Douglas, you are saying it's a 50-50 match.
I think it's 50-50. And look, you can't judge it based on that Rustam match. You know, Paul learned a lot from that match, and we saw what happened in match 3. So Rustam's hook's right there with Sasso. So if we're gonna sit here, the question is there anybody that can beat Sasso under 95? When you ask Daniel that, I mean, how's Rustam not in that conversation? And we saw when Paul committed to putting his frame in it and committed to the hook, we saw that match. We saw that match stop. So
yeah, he is saying that what does Daniel think that first two rounds, Pauline tried to attack Rustam's hand, and round 3 he went inside. And what does he think about round 3? That, you know, when he went inside.
Daniel says Rustam had a very big break, you know, so he can't really judge his shape, you know. I mean, he did his best to prepare, but it was not enough training camp, you know, for like a high level match like this, you know, like sport. You know, so.
I understand everyone's opinions, and let's go to the next one. What do you think about Laletin versus Tobias, Douglas? Do you know Tobias?
I do. I think Laletin's going to be too much for him. I think he's too long, too explosive. I don't think Tobias can slow him down. I think that's going to be, if he does, it'd be, I mean, I'm 70-30 Laletin. I think his move is really hard to deal with. There's only a few people in the world that can actually deal with it. His length, his height, his how explosive he is. and he's relentless too. If he gets your hand, he doesn't stop. You know, he doesn't sit there and try and burn you out. I mean, he's going to the pad. So it's hard to bet against Laletin.
Daniel, do you remember Tobias versus Morozov left arm super match?
Yeah.
Do you remember when Morozov tried to top roll Tobias? He tried top roll, but he just lose so easy. So Morozov beat him with a supinated hook. But whenever he attacked Tobias' hand was very strong. With Tobias and Laletin, they have the strongest grip in the arm wrestling community. Do you think that because of Laletin's the low hand, this, do you think that there is any chance for Tobias to win, or you think that Laletin is gonna win, as Douglas is thinking?
Nu știu cât s-a antrenat pe stânga acum, că el se antrenează foarte mult pe dreapta. Dar nu am văzut încă om ca să-l poată închide, ca să piardă încheietura așa pe stânga.
So he says he doesn't really know how his shape is on the left hand, you know, but he doesn't really know anybody can stop Laletin from getting the top roll, you know. So
does he remember the Zarano versus Laletin at WAF with left arm? The Zarano
side pressure, yeah,
side pressure, but first back pressure, and then not like this side, but more like to the, you know, pronating, like not like to the arm side pressure, but more like first back pressure, and then side pressure. Yeah.
Era la 100 de kg atunci.
Yeah, he was at 100 kilos, you know. Laletin has a very big frame. And,
so he's now much bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
So Daniel is thinking that there is not possibility for Tobias to beat him. Yeah.
Foarte rapid, cu viteză, să surprinde, da? Cum Prudnic.
Maybe only chance for Tobias is just to surprise Laletin with something, with speed, like he did with Prudnic.
The question is, he thinks that Laletin is gonna win. Is Laletin gonna top roll Tobias or side pressure?
Top roll.
Or he will top roll him. So
Yeah.
he will take Tobias' wrist. Okay, I understood. Yeah. Okay, let's go last 3 matches. Also very, very good matches. Okay, Revaz Lutidze Douglas versus Dave Chaffee. Today, Revaz Lutidze said that he respects Dave so much, but he needs to really destroy him. He said that he will do this respectfully, but he has to do that. What do you think about this?
I like Revos. I think he's a monster, but I'm not picking against Dave, especially with the amount of rest he's had and training that he's had since Hermes. You know, he didn't have a big break between Laletin and Hermes, and I think that did affect him. And I think people are forgetting. Well, not really, based on the polls. I mean, most people are picking Dave, but you cannot forget where Dave is. Dave is still arguably top 3. I mean, we really don't know. I mean, we'll let him come back in this match and make a determination off of that. But I'm going Dave all the way. I never pick against Dave.
Okay, and Dania?
I think Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
Dave, how the match is gonna go? Easy or hard?
No easy, but Dave.
Yeah.
With side pressure.
Yeah.
So you said that not easy. So you think that Revaz is gonna stop Dave or?
Primele meciuri o să fie ușor, poate în a 3-lea meci.
He said the first matches will be easy, you know, but maybe like third match, maybe it's going to get a little closer.
Okay, so he's saying that probably first 1 or 2 rounds, David's gonna dominate Revaz, and then round 3 maybe it will be harder, but he's still gonna win. Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
See that?
I understand. And let's go to do another one. Daniel, let's start with you. Irakli versus Ongarbayev. Just give us analyzing, not only score.
Cum crezi că o să decurgă? O să tragă ambii top. Irakli o să piardă încheietura. O să câștige Ongarbayev.
He said he think, of course, both of them will pull top hole, you know, but he thinks Irakli will lose his wrist, you know, and he will be forced to pull with his wrist a little bit, not like all the way, you know, but
Like this.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, but it's very, very hard to apply so much power unless you are like Tatashins. It is better to just totally dive it and then press it, you know. But and does he think that he can do the same thing to Kidirgali as he did to John, or no?
Da, are mai mare presă are cât John.
No, he said Ongarbayev will win, you know. He thinks close match, but he thinks Ongarbayev will win, and also Ongarbayev has right now, you know, because of John injuries, you know, has a better side pressure, you know, and he will not be pressed, you know, like John was, you know. So even if he Irakli tries to push with the dead wrist press, you know, it will not be enough to pin Ongarbayev.
Yeah. See, hello, my friend. Good to hear from you. Thank you. And I have a question. Is there anyone on this earth that can beat Ongarbayev under 105 kilo? Maybe John, maybe Prudnik, maybe what if Devon goes down to 105 kilo? Like, who can beat Ongarbayev? Because since he thinks that he's gonna beat Irakli.
He said Prudnik at 105.
Prudnik?
Yeah.
Guys? Like he did at the top 8?
Yeah.
Do you think that there is a possibility that it may be different?
No.
Especially now.
Yeah.
Okay. So does he think that Prudnik is the strongest guy under 105 kilo? The best?
E sub 105. Ceva puternic sub 105.
Și la Arat cât are?
What's Larat weight right now?
Larat is like he is normally 120 kilo. So, but does he can make 105? Does he think that if he goes 105, he can still beat?
Cred că dacă ar putea să
pierde, dacă coboară pe 105.
Că pierde la Prudnik?
Da.
He said he thinks Larat will lose if he goes down to 105.
Is he going to lose only Prudnik? Does he think that Prudnik is harder opponent for Larat, or Ongarbayev is harder opponent for Larat at 105 kilo?
Cine crezi că e mai greu pentru Larat la 105? Ongarbayev sau Prudnik?
Pentru Larat, cred că Ongarbayev care are stilul diferit și trage mai bine în sus, în top.
So for Larat, he says Ongarbayev will be more difficult because his style of
control,
back pressure and control, you know, like.
Does he think that he can control Larat? Possible?
Yeah, crezi că o să controleze.
So Prudnik beats Ongarbayev because of hook, but since Larat is going outside, so he thinks that Ongarbayev has more chance against Devon. Can I ask him, can you ask him another question? You know, Devon did not pull a lot against the Eastern guys in his career. So many people didn't know much about him. Can you tell him if he saw his match against Sandris, Devon versus Sandris? Did he see? Also,
Yeah.
if he saw, after he saw Devon against Prudnik and Devon against Sandris, sorry, did Daniel's opinion change about Devon and his abilities as an arm wrestler?
Ceva după ce ai văzut meciul cu Sandris? Ai schimbat ceva la opinia ta? Sau exact cum te-ai așteptat?
Era exact așa, nici nu m-am așteptat. Adică Prudnik e cu mult peste Sandris și de asta.
He said, in his opinion, Prudnik is above Sandris, you know, and he was totally expecting the
Sandris to lose.
yeah. So
Yeah,
he said,
but can you also? I know you continue, but Sandris is the current WAF world champion, not like a regular guy, and he was probably over 115 kg, and the match didn't look so close. So, like, okay, you continue. You continue translating it.
nu, totuși e 110 și campion la 110 și nu a părut să fie deloc apropiat meciul cu Sandris.
Da, pentru că sunt diferite clase de participări. Unul participă la WAF, unul participă la...
So, I mean, he says he's different classes, you know, even one, he competes in WAF, you know, and Prudnik is a professional, you know, like he's the best in the world, you know, like top 3, you know, like this 105, 110 category, you know.
Dacă ar începe Sandris participă la profesional, ar fi mai apropiat.
Yeah, if Sandris will like focus 100% on pulling professionally, you know, on this weight, you know, like
and things will be different.
120, you know, after like few years, you know, maybe it will be a different story, but he was not at all surprised, you know, by
yeah, but does he think that, like, the main question is, did his opinion change about Devon's abilities?
But opinia ta după ce ai văzut meciul cu Sandris?
Opinia despre cine?
Opinia despre Devon, despre abilitățile lui Devon.
No,
not at all, you know, like it was exactly as expected, you know, after he saw the Prudnik match.
No, I'm talking about after Prudnik match as well. Like, did he, like, does he think that Devon Larat is a very dangerous puller?
Yeah. I think we, like, even me, like, he thinks after Prudnik, you know, he changed his opinion regarding Devon's abilities, you know, like he didn't expect the match, you know, but after the match with Prudnik, you know, he expected to beat Sanders like this, you know. So
yeah. But he, as I also did, he realized that this guy is not a normal guy about endurance and many other things, you know. He's dangerous guy. His pronator is very, very dangerous guy. Yeah. And you, what do you think about Irakli versus Ongarbayev? Douglas?
I honestly, it's probably my favorite match on the card. I do want to see John. If I think Ongarbayev is going to win, I want to see John against Ongarbayev again. But you know what's so amazing about this and about being able to be there as an arm wrestling fan as well? After I beat Daniel, I get to watch all these matches. You know, that's going to be fun. So this is probably my favorite.
It will be your reward, right? Your reward. You will beat him and then relax and have some snacks, you know, eat and watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Daniel to go grab me some drinks and snacks and
Daniel says that these good matches will be like a consolation prize after he loses, you know.
Come up with your own material, Daniel. That's what I just said. Okay, that's exactly what I just said.
No. You said that it will be a reward for you, but he says that it will be not reward, but it will be consolation.
Okay.
He said the opposite way. Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, okay. Just keep it yourself till the press conference, and then at the competition, I just can't wait. I just can't wait if you are gonna make this guy Daniel not smile anymore, or if he will continue smiling at the table to you. I can't wait. Which one to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe that smile off his face. Look at that. He can't stop. Do you smile when you lose too? Do you smile when you lose?
Zic că dacă întreb dacă râzi când pierzi. Nu. Numai
Okay,
când
all
câștigi. Da.
He says no.
Adică nu vrea să nu vrea să...
Angarbayev is to answer the question, though. I think Angarbayev wins that match. I think he takes. I think they both are going outside, and they may over rotate, and it's gonna be side pressure. And I think Angarbayev I think he's too much. I mean, it's gonna be a match, though. It's gonna be a really, really good match. I don't think it's gonna end up 3. I don't think it'll be 3-0 either way. I think it's going to be. It might be the match of the night.
We will see. We will see, my friend. I hope so. Agent O'Klaus, Engin should get Tiberio Popa a match too. Good luck to everyone. Tiberio, did you like there was gonna be a qualification, but they said it's not gonna happen anymore. And I think the last qualification was Riga Open, I think. Yeah.
I'll just prepare for the next qualification, so no problem. We will
just get ready. Yeah, okay, let's go to the last match. Devon Larratt versus Gennady Kubikvinia. This one, I want to start first with Douglas.
I think Gennady gets him first round. I really do. I think Gennady's going to take the first round. I think he has a really strong possibility of taking the second round. He is relentless. But man, this match is going to be fireworks because we see how explosive he is and animated he is on the stage. If he gets that first win on Devon, I mean, it's going to be explosive. And I don't know. It's Devon's going to find a way to stop the match though. And I think the match ends up 3-2 Devon. He'll find a way to stop. He always finds a way, man. He always finds a way. Now he's going to put him on that King's move. Now he's going to put him on he's going to put him there. A lot of it's going to depend on how the refs are calling that too. Is Devon going to get fouled out there? Because
I mean, as I said, if it is the humerus is parallel, that's okay. Once it is down angle, then it's a foul. We will make this so clear. We will make this so clear, so there will not be an argument. This is not a new rule.
Right.
This has been there. We will talk, referees, everyone. We will talk, so there will not be any argument about it. And like I think that one before Devon went down, and then I think it was called late when he pulled against Prudnik.
Yeah, they called
it. But they call it late, it went down, like longer, maybe extra 10 seconds, there was. But then whenever I talk with the referees that, listen, this is not what I'm saying. If it is parallel, okay. If this is, you directly call it. So they kind of get a little bit too sensitive. And I think they call when Michael was, to me, it was like parallel, it was not like really like this, but they stood behind their decision. Of course, it didn't affect, there was some other fouls that was not called on Michael in round 1 when he won either, but it doesn't matter, where this happening. I want a single standard, you understand? I want everything to be more clear, And
I think that'll come into play a little bit in this match. And I think it'll come into play in my match too. I think Daniel's going to be like this. So we'll have to have the refs watching Daniel cloak, really cloak. But my pick is Devon 3-2.
3-2 Devon and Daniel. Daniel, what is the score and how the match is gonna go? Tell us technically. You are technically very, very good guy, so I want to hear your opinion.
O să te urez meciul Scorul nu știu și nu știu cine să câștige, dar o să ajungă meciul de Kings Move al lui Devon cu presul lui Gennady. Și ambii au enduranță, deja care ascendează primul.
He said regarding the score, it's a toss-up, but it will be Devon's King's move
Yes.
against Gennady's press, and both of them have very, very good endurance, you know. So this is why it's a toss-up, you know, because also Gennady has a very good endurance. So 50-50.
50-50?
Yeah.
And Daniel, who do you want to win?
Devon.
You want Devon?
Yeah.
Tell him that he's a betrayer of the team East.
O zis că ai trădat echipa.
Yeah. I will tell to all Georgians, to Revas, Levan is coming, and then other Gennady is coming, and they will pull Daniel out from the team.
The Georgians are rooting for the Georgians are rooting for me anyway in our match, so it's only fair.
Oh yeah.
They've all messaged me already.
After this, the whole Georgian team will probably support Douglas. And now Daniel is in trouble. Yeah. So he's saying that 50-50, but he wants Devon to win. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so guys, do you want to say anything more to the fans or to each other?
I think Daniel is an extremely high level. He's going to be the toughest match I've ever had, the most accomplished arm wrestler I've ever pulled. And I talk a lot of shit, but
you respect him.
This is a match I've wanted because I consider him the best in the world. So I'm going to come in ready for war, but I know what I'm up against. And I think I want that spot. I want to be considered one of the best. And if you want to be considered one of the best, you got to beat that guy. So.
And Daniel, do you have anything to say? The last words?
Că locul meu rămâne la mine, dar fie un meci frumos, dar traume.
Yeah, unfortunately for Doug, the number one spot will remain with Daniel, but it will be a very good match, like without injuries and a very good show for the fans.
Yeah. There is one guy.
So if I get hurt, it doesn't matter.
Busy 88, my friend. Let me explain to you the rule. Maybe you are not so experienced in arm wrestling, but when they say humerus, they are talking about neutral, like the beginning position and losing position when they talk humerus. They don't talk about winning position. When you are in a winning position, your humerus is not playing a role as a lever like this. Whenever you are like this, there is nothing lever. You pressing down. You are not elevating your elbow or hand up. So I think that many of you guys misunderstand this rule. Georgi is in this position. This position you will find 95% of the top rollers in the same position. This is not what they are talking about when they say the humerus bone being down angled. It is about neutral and losing position, not in winning position. I'm just trying to explain to you as a friend, so that because I see a lot of people are also thinking that way. He said that Agent of Chaos, Daniel may be the best in the world, pound for pound. Left arm possible, right arm, he needs to prove that. Right arm. Do you agree that, Daniel? The guy said that you may be the best pound for pound guy in the world. So I think that left arm possible, right arm, he needs to be more proven.
Anul ăsta o să demonstrez și dreapta tot de mult.
He said he will gonna prove that is with right also, you know, this year.
I understand, but as so far, it's not proving it. Does he agree with that?
Până acum nu ai demonstrat la dreapta.
Da. Că era
Because-
de vin cu o traumă, da.
Yeah, he
Because-
said he's still recovering after an injury with his right, you know. He's still not as his
Your voice
full
not coming.
potential, you know.
Okay,
He's not at 100% his full potential
I understand. I understand.
on the
Yeah.
right, you know, and he will prove that he is also pound for pound number one with the
I
right
understand,
also.
but what I'm just saying that whenever we talk about pound for pound number one, when we talk about being like proving like yourself, we are not usually talking about one time winning the world championships. We talk about his left arm because he repeatedly have done many years. Even winning one time this year, in my opinion, no disrespect, he is one of the strongest right arm as well. One of the strongest right arm as well. But even winning one time world championships doesn't prove that he's the strongest pound for pound. He needs to repeatedly, he needs to. Yeah.
Să repeți performanța în dreapta ca să...
Okay, and
What
you
does he
gotta-
think about? What does he think about a left arm match against Alan Zolev?
Stânga, stânga.
Și stânga și dreapta, fac.
He says at any time, you know, left and right with Alan Zaluev, he wants that match, of course.
Okay,
So-
but can I ask him something? What if I set him May 6th with left arm with Alan Zolev left arm, but it is 75 kilo world title? Does he think that he can go down to 75 kilo and then can still pull Douglas with right arm and left arm with Alan Zolev?
Decât propune cu Alan Zaluev, dar 75 de kg pentru titlu. Da, mai 6 mai tot în aceeași
Da,
în aceeași
nicio problemă.
He says no problem.
Yeah, because his weight is now 78.
Yeah, he's very close.
78. If he makes 75 Friday morning, Saturday
Yeah.
evening, again he will be 78, 79, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, but Douglas may not like this idea. What do you think, Douglas?
Hey, I don't care. He can pull Allen first.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you mind to pull in the same event? I don't think that he's gonna come with an excuse.
No, I'm good with it. I'm good with whatever, because a loss is a loss, man. That's it. You're gonna have a long uphill climb to get that right arm as pound for pound after you take an L to an old man like me.
Yeah. Just Douglas, destroy this guy. Make his smile go down. Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel said that be careful. You don't want the Daniel without the smile, you know.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the Daniel I want. It'll make for a much better show.
Yeah. He don't want the Daniel without the smile, you know. He wants.
Well,
the
you-
Daniel. He's a good guy, you know.
You pull Allen left-handed first, and I'll pull you after.
Okay, we will see. We will see. Let me talk, because Alan Zolev may have a hard time to get out of his country, but it's just an like brain gymnastic, you know, just nothing else. You know, we will see. We will see. Okay. Anyways, thank you very much, Douglas. Thank you, my friend. I wish you the best. Just destroy this guy. Destroy him. Oh yeah.
He's in trouble, I'm telling you. Look at this thing. You're dead.
Daniel, you take care of yourself, my friend, and see you in Istanbul. And
See you.
I wish you guys the best of preparation. You both take care. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Thank you for the
Have
translation.
fun, guys. See y'all later.
No problem. We'll see
Yeah.
in Istanbul.
Take care. Yeah, take care.
Yeah.